Plymouth Pilgrim March in Plymouth, Massachusetts.
There you go. We're going to have a good time, you think?
I think.
I think so. It's very historical. Did you know that the first time they did it was in 1920?
I did. I just heard of this is the 80th Pilgrim's Progress Month.
That's right. They celebrated the 300th year. Yeah, I was impressed to read that too. We're going to have fun.
Hi.
Hello.
We want to say hello and welcome to our Pilgrim Walk, which is the first time we've done this with little Harry, who's 6 months old. So we're going to be leaving in a little while. And he is a boy. He's not a girl, even though he looks like a girl.
Ready for the walk?
You guys look really, really good. But you're pilgrims from head to toe. Look at you.
We are pilgrims from head to toe.
Wow. Good job.
Hello there. Welcome to Plymouth. This is my third time being a pilgrim for the Pilgrim's Progress. We're going to be parading down through town, and lots of tourists are going to be taking our pictures. It's a lot of fun to do. And listen, while you're down here, there's lots of things. We're going to go right by Plymouth Rock. We're going to go right up into the center of the town. We're going to go to the cemetery where lots of people have been buried up there. It's going to be an interesting thing to do. They have a beautiful church right near there that if you get up in this area, you should go see it. It's got great stained glass windows, and it's a lovely, lovely church. So while you're down in Plymouth, make sure you go to Plymouth Beach. And there's a great little restaurant down there, Sandy's, and it has a nice atmosphere, and they've got good food. And while you're there and you grab a chair and you take off all this pilgrim garb, don't forget to read People and Horses Are Matching.
Friday in August as well as Thanksgiving Day. Now, it comes directly from a letter from Isaac de Reyser, who was a Dutchman who visited Plymouth, or New Plymouth as it was called then, in 1627. When he visited, he said these words. So you understand the way we march and how we do it is depicted directly from a letter that was written by him. He said this: the lower part of their fort they used for their church, where they preached on Sundays and the usual holidays. They assembled by beat of drum, each with his musket or firelock, in front of the captain's door. And they had their cloaks on and placed themselves in order 3 abreast, and are led by a sergeant without beat of drum. Behind comes the governor in a long robe. Beside him on the right hand comes the preacher with his cloak on, and on the left hand the captain with his sidearms and cloak on. And then a small case in his hand. So they march in good order, and each sets his arms down near him. Now, to be historically accurate, and often we try to be as accurate with this as we can. Tourists, this is not a march. This is not something where you wave to people who are watching you. This is a solemn procession because we're depicting 2 things, though the 2 things we depict did not actually happen at the exact same time. The first thing we depict is simply what was stated on how they went to church in 1627. Since this was an eyewitness, that's why the plantation always portrays the year 1627. And it's why when we do this, we march 3 abreast in small groups, and it was traditionally only the men that carried the arms, not the young boys. So we would ask, though I know every young boy wants to carry this, we're going to try to be as historically accurate in dealing with this, so give the arms to someone that you're standing near that's an older man, so we can be as historically accurate as possible. The guns were to be carried directly up and down, not to the side, and you're not going into the side, you might injure someone as well, and carrying them that way, not military style. But again, the second thing we're dealing with is we're dealing with a solemn march, because this also depicts the pilgrims going to church the first winter after half their number had died. So you have to think in your mind, only 4 families after that first winter did not lose someone. 4 whole families were wiped out. Everybody lost a child, a mother, husband, father. So it's solemn, and yet it's not so solemn that it's like a weeping march. It's not a funeral, but at the same time you're depicting the sacrifice that you had paid in order to come to a wilderness. And that's why Pilgrim Progress is depicted for tourists. Now when we get to the top of the hill, we're going to go down by the rock and then up Lyden Street to the top of the hill. When we get there, we're going to have a very short service. I will lead in a song, and the songs are antiphonally sung, as they were by the pilgrims, which means I'll sing a line and then you repeat the line. I'll sing the second line. I'll sing each line twice so you can follow. But let's try it first of all. Let's see what kind of a choir we have.
Hi. We're here in Plymouth about to do our first Pilgrim Progress walk, and we were just walking looking for some tea, and we found the Pilgrims. So we'll be doing our first walk.
And you found them, and now you are them.
Right, now we are them.
Look at that.
People are going to follow us.
Look at that. You look
we may
great.
never be our normal selves again.
You
We're
look
on
great.
vacation. We're going to read Horses and People Matching.